Good morning, students. Welcome all of you to today's class. Today we are continuing with the topic issue of shares. Last class we discussed one problem. Actually, that was the case of issue of shares at a par. So there are two types of issues: issue at par and a premium. So when the shares are issued at the face value, means the original value or the nominal value, that is called issue at par. When we issue it at more than that price, that is called what? Premium. Okay, so if the shares of the value of rupees 10, if we issued at a 10, that is par case. If the value of rupees share price is 10, that we are going to issue now, it is for rupees 12. So that is called what? Premium. Issue of shares at a premium. Of course, this 2 rupee extra we are doing here. So this extra rupee, 2 rupees, called what? Premium. That will be a extra profit for the company. Okay, so this will be considered as capital profit, this premium amount. So 10 rupee is the original value or the nominal value. When company issue that type of shares to the public, whether public will subscribe? Yes, because only those reputed companies, very uh, growing companies, or they are doing very well in the country, in their industry. So for those companies, it may not be a difficult thing to issue their shares at rupees at a premium value. Okay, so this is called different types of issue. So one is at a par, another is at a premium. Okay, par issue and premium issue. Discount issue was there, but now it is not there. Means discount means 10 rupee share that we are issuing at 9, less than the original price. So there will be a original price, or the nominal value or face value will be there, always there in the question. Okay, that you remember. Now issue of shares at a premium. So par case, in last class we discussed and solved the question also. Today we discuss issue of shares at a premium. So when a company issue a shares at a price which is above its face value, it's said to be issued at premium. So when we issue above the price, above the face value, I told you, no, 10 is the face value. Suppose we are issuing it for 12 or 15. So whatever price more than the face value, if it is 11, 12, any number, but it is more than the face value, then it is known as what? Premium. So example also given here. If share value of 10 is issued at rupees 12, rupees 2 will be the premium on the share. So this 2 extra rupee that we collected from the public, that is called what? Premium. The premium amount is capital profit, and it is transferred into a separate account called securities premium account. So capital profit, revenue profit, two types of profits are there. Capital profit is related to capital items, or it is not from normal course of business, normal course of activities of the business. So this capital, this is the extra amount collected through premium, is capital profit, and it is transferred to a separate account that is called what? Securities premium account, or we can say securities premium reserve account, SPR. Then it is shown under the heading reserves and surplus. So in balance sheet, where you show this under the heading reserves and surplus. So in balance sheet, share capital heading already we studied. Another heading is reserves and surplus. Okay, so the security premium reserve will show under the head reserves and surplus. Okay, so understood, no? So this is called securities premium. So when the share is issued at more than the face value, that is called what? Shares issued at a premium. Then the premium is capital profit, and it is transferred to a separate account that is called a security premium account, or we can write security premium reserve account. So where it will show in the balance sheet the security premium reserve, all reserves will appear under the heading reserves and surplus. Okay, now this security premium reserve, for what purpose we can use this money? So this is of course capital profit. We cannot use it for any purpose. We can use it only for the purpose mentioned in the Companies Act. Okay, so what are the purpose for which this SPR can be used? That is, some purposes are given here. So there can be a 1 mark question to write. The security premium reserve can be used for any one purpose, mention one purpose, or the company used this money for some other purpose, and all, whether it is correct or not, justify your answer, like that also they can ask. So for what are purpose we can use this money? In writing of preliminary expenses of the company. So preliminary expense means when you start a company and when you do share issue and all, that time some preliminary, first we have to spend some money from our pocket. That money is called what, or that expenditure is called what, preliminary expenses. Example, we can say what, preparation of and printing of various documents. In the formation of a company stage, we studied that so many documents we have to prepare: memorandum association, articles of association, signatories to the memorandum association we have to fix, and along with them some other documents they have to sign. So all those documents preparation need money. Okay. Then what, preliminary books and all we have to do, and any other cases. Okay. So all these are preliminary expenses. When we start a business, first we have to incur some business or spend some money to start that business. So that is called what, preliminary expenses. So that expense you can write off from, or you can cover that expense from this SPR what you collected from the public. Okay, security premium reserve. Or you can write off the expense, commission or discount allowed on issue of shares or debentures of the company. So shares and debentures, companies when you issue at a discount, or any commission or anything you paid on that. Shares are usually not issued at a discount, but debentures can be issued at a discount, or any relaxation you have given already to the shareholder. In that way, any expense is there. Expense means, of course, loss for the company. So that loss you can cover up by using the security premium reserve. This is a type of profit only, capital profit. Okay, that extra money you have. Understood? No. Suppose example, like what I can say is, suppose today I'm spending some 100 rupee from my pocket for my business purpose and all, but I collected some 200 rupee from by the way of issue of shares. So 200 rupee extra I got as premium. So this 200 rupee I can use for what, for writing off this 100 rupee expense. Means I'll be covering that loss from this. So my loss is written off. Now no loss is there. So for issuing fully paid bonus shares to the shareholders of the company. Yes. If you want to issue shares in the form of bonus share means to the existing shareholders you can issue additional shares. That is called what, bonus shares. So for that you may not collect money from that shareholders. You are giving it as a bonus. So you can use this money to issue shares to the shares as a bonus. Then for buy back of its own shares and other securities as per section 68. So sometimes company they themselves want to buy back their own shares, whatever they issued, the same class of shares they want to purchase it back. For purchasing it back they can use this SPR. Okay. And any other companies share, if they want to purchase, for that purpose also they can use this money. So for what purpose SPR can be used, that is also specifically mentioned in the Companies Act. Okay. Now when we collect the security premium reserve, journal entries we discuss. So remember, whatever journal entries we studied in the previous class, each stage is there. So we write whatever installments are there in the question. So for each installments you have to pass journal entry. So first application stage 2 journal entries, allotment stage 2 journal entries, then first call 2 journal entries, if second call is there 2 journal entries. So in each installment there can be 2 journal entries. Okay. So that never change. Those entries are basic journal entries, I told you already. So in that entries only what will come, premium and all will we have to add. Okay. So this premium amount, so there can be different installments. So premium amount can be collected with any installments. It can be with application money, or we can collect this premium with allotment money, or even first call second call also we can include premium. So where premium is included, there you have to put this SPR. Okay, so in that is based on question. So for example, if premium is collected along with the application money, suppose application with the along with the application you are collecting premium, then entry will be how? First entry we know bank account debtor to share application, but here you have to multiply with the premium. Okay, suppose one example I tell you, company issued 100 shares of rupees 10 each, issued at a premium of, premium is 2 rupees premium. Okay, so now 10 is the face value, issued at a premium 2 means now the total face value changed, so now the value become 12. Okay, so bank account debtor to share application, what you will write? It is not 100 into 10, you have to multiply 100 into 12 if full money received. Okay, so 100 into 12, that you have to write. So what will come? 1200 will come. Okay, now this second entry, first entry we will not credit SPR, so SPR is income, so it will be credited. So 1200 we write. Okay, once again I'll write. So I told you 1200 how? 100 into 12, 12 understood, no? 10 plus 2, so 1200 you are writing. Next entry again, what will come? 1200 share application, means share application how much you credited? 1200, the same will be coming here, no doubt in that. Now share capital will go how much? Here we have to split it. Okay, means here it will be 10, share capital will be 10, premium will be 2. 10 means 100 into 10. Okay, so 1000 will come there. Here how much will come? 100 into 2, so how much will come? 200. Understood? Okay, so this way 1000 and 200 you can write. So this way you have to split and write when the premium is credited. So in bank entry, suppose it is with the application, bank entry including premium you have to multiply and write. Understood? Because full amount is received, assumed full amount is received, all shareholders paid their money. If any arrear comes, then we have to minus that arrear. Okay, this is normal case we are discussing. Now here, if the premium is collected along with the allotment money, if we collect the premium, then allotment money, allotment stage entry we already studied, what? Share allotment to share capital. But along with that, if premium is there, premium also we have to credit. That is why I told you this journal entry never change. You can check it there. At the par case also, journal entry is same, share allotment account debtor to share capital. Okay, then premium also there, so we write what? Security premium reserve. So understand, with the bank entry, when we write bank, we will not credit share security premium reserve. With the due entry or the share capital entry only, we have to write what? Security premium reserve. Remember, but sometimes children what do? They write bank account debtor to share allotment to SPR. That will be wrong. Okay, you have to write with the due entry or the share capital entry. Okay, so what I am telling is, in which installment this premium is included, accordingly you have to pass the journal entry. Maybe it is first call, so first call also in say share first call account debtor to share capital to SPR will come. If it is second call, share second call account debtor to share capital to security premium reserve will come. Okay, so in which installment that is included, there you put the premium. Okay, now one question we'll discuss. This is Spencer Paints Limited, registered with authorized capital. It is given here rupees 50 lakhs. So amount is given directly. Divided into 5 lakhs equity shares of rupees 10 each. Okay. So this is the number of shares 5 lakh into one share price is rupees 10. So 5 lakh into 10, total value is 50 lakhs. Okay. Now that is authorized. Now company issued 2 lakhs equity shares of rupees at a premium of 3 per share. So face value is how much? 10. Okay. Issued how much? 2 lakh only issued now. That is for a premium of 3 means 10 plus 3. So 10 plus 3. So total issue price become 13. Okay. Payable. How it is payable? 4 on application. Application rupees 4. 5 on allotment including premium. Here you listen properly. 5 is allotment including premium means 5 included premium also. Premium how much? 3. So ये 5 के अंदर premium भी included है. मतलब we can split it. Premium how much? 3. Then allotment will be how much? 2. So is equal to 5. Understood? So what we can say is application money is 4. Allotment is 2 only. Allotment 2 plus premium 3 is equal to 5. Okay. Then rupees 2 on first call. First call 2. Second call also 2. Okay. Understood? No? So once again I'll tell you. Here face value is 10 and they are saying premium is 3. So total should be 13. Now we can classify it and write application, write APP. Application how much? 4. Allotment they are saying 5 including premium. So 5 means premium we will separate. So 5 minus 3 premium. So the original value of allotment is 2. So 2 plus 3 we can write. Okay. Now first call 2, second call 2. Okay. So this side should be 10 means 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 2 10. 10 plus this 3 should be separate means it is premium. So that should be separate. Okay. Okay. Now all shares were subscribed and all the money was duly received. Okay. So all shares means how much issued? 2 lakh. Issued only take, don't take authorized. Issued is 2 lakh. All shares subscribed means full 2 lakh subscribed and all the money was duly received. Okay. Money also total full money we received. No pending, nothing. Share issue expenses amounted to rupees 75,000 which were fully written off against security premium. So here share issue expense is there 75,000 that we have written off from where securities premium. Pass journal entries and prepare bank account. Okay. We'll go to the answer. Okay. So as usual last day how we discussed this one. This journal entries that way we will discuss now. So first entry what? Bank account letter to share application. So remember the installments. Application is 4. Allotment is 2 plus 3. 2 is allotment, 3 is security premium. Then 2 first call, 2 second call. So this is our classification or installments. Okay. So what is the number of shares? 2 lakhs. So 2 lakhs into application no premium is there. So no, normal application amount is 4. 2 lakh into 4. So 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs. Understood? Now share application. This what is credited here you have to debit here. Share application account debtor to share capital 8 lakh 8 lakh same amount. Correct? No? Now share allotment. Share allotment when you write what you have to do 2 lakh into 2 lakh into 5 you have to write total. Then in the second credit you have to divide it separately. Okay. So 2 lakh into 5 10 lakh. But now we have to separate share capital separate premium separate. Share capital how much? 2 lakh into 2 is the share capital value means normal value of share allotment. Premium how much? 2 lakh into 3. So 3 plus 2, 5. Clear? So 2 lakh into 5. First you have to write in credit 2 bifurcations are there. The original value of allotment will go to share capital account and the premium will go to security premium reserve account. Clear? Okay. Now all money received means bank account debtor to share allotment. How much? Full 10 lakh received including premium received. Bank account you have to show. Okay. So in out of 10 lakh, how much is the nominal or the capital value is only 4 lakh. This 6 lakh is security premium reserve. It will not go to the capital. That's already I told you, no. It will go to separate account, security premium reserve account, and it will be shown in the balance sheet under the heading reserves and surplus. It will not be added with the share capital. Remember. Now share first call as usual. What for 2 lakh into 2. So 2 lakh into 2, 4 lakhs, 4 lakhs. Okay, share first call, no problem. Now share second call. First call received 2 lakh into 2, 4 lakh, 4 lakh received. Then second call also 2 lakh into 2, 2 lakh into 2. So 4 lakh, 4 lakh. Second call received 2 lakh into 2, 4 lakhs, 4 lakhs. This is what we discussed last day. Okay. Now share issue expense 75,000. So 75,000 is the share issue expense. Okay. 75,000 is there. That we have written off against security premium. So security premium, how much is there already? You remember? Security premium reserve, how much? 6 lakh rupees there. Understood? This 6 lakh is there in security premium. How much only we want to write off the expense? 75,000 needed. So we can take easily. 6 lakh already in our hand. Security premium. From that we took 75,000 to write off the share issue expenses. Okay. So here share issue expenses 75,000, 75,000. Then we have written off it from security premium reserve. Now you see, when we write off security premium reserve debit and the share issue expense credit, then only it will reduce. The share issue expense should reduce means here when the expense incurred we debited, but when we have to cancel that expense or write off that expense, that should be credited. Okay. Security premium also there we credited. Now it is utilized. So debited. Understood? No? So this way we have to pass journal entry. This is very simple. So security premium reserve is an extra income, like it is a capital profit. It will be shown under different heading, reserves and surplus. Okay. That can be used for a specific purpose mentioned in the Companies Act only. Then these can be collected along with any installments, application or allotment, first call or second call. With any installments, we can collect this amount. And accordingly, in that which installment you are collecting, in the due entry or the share capital entry, along with the share capital, you remember. Share capital where you put, along with that only what will come? Security premium reserve will come in any installments. So don't write with the bank entry. That is the main thing you remember. Okay, so this much only share issued at premium. Okay, so par case, premium case over now. So any doubts, please ask and clear it. Okay, so this much only for today. Thank you so much. Bye, take care.